Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be recapping and grading the Chicago Bulls offseason. The Bulls are also interested in 2 more free agents, so definitely stay tuned for this whole video. Also, I'm sorry about not having a video out yesterday when the Bulls officially did trade for DeRozan. I was at work all day yesterday, but I did have a video out talking about the possibility of a DeMar DeRozan sign-in trade, so I really do appreciate all the love on that last video. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We are less than 100 subs away from 17K. I can't believe I just said that. Thank you guys for all the love on the channel. Also, make sure to leave a quick like on today's video. It takes a second, helps me out, and some comments and questions below today's video as well. And let's just jump right into it. I'm going to do a little recap of the whole offseason right now. Yesterday the Bulls did do a sign-in trade for DeMar DeRozan. I honestly could not believe when I saw the news at work. The Bulls kind of did give up a little bit more than I would like to, but that is the price you have to pay for another all-star to join this team. And the Chicago Bulls did send the Spurs Thaddeus Young, Al-Farouq Aminu, and a first-round draft pick and 2 seconds to get DeMar DeRozan, and then they did sign him on a 3-year, $85 million deal. And in my opinion, that is a lot of money for DeMar DeRozan, but like I just said, that's the price you pay. The Chicago Bulls finally have a big 3 now, honestly probably a big 4 with Lonzo Ball. The Bulls starting lineup is going to be very solid, but it is going to have some question marks. A starting lineup of Lonzo, LaVine, DeMar, Patrick Williams, and Vooch. The defense issues might be a problem. It's definitely going to be interesting. I'm just really excited. I couldn't believe the DeMar signing yesterday at work. I was going crazy. Same with Lonzo Ball. I can't believe it. It finally feels good to just see the Chicago Bulls acting like a big city and a big market. It's crazy what a change of front office can do for a team. Us Bulls fans better be so thankful for Arturas and Mark Eversley. We've been through the Garpax days for too long, and I can't believe it, man. That starting 5 sounds so exciting. The Bulls are going to be a fast-paced team. They better be a top 4 seed in the East. And one of the main reasons why DeMar DeRozan did sign with the Chicago Bulls is because of his strong relationship with Bulls GM Mark Eversley. I know they were kind of together for a few years in Toronto, and Mark Eversley really was pushing for the Raptors to draft DeMar DeRozan back in the day. And I guess DeMar's agent went out there and told the Clippers and Bulls that if they really want to sign DeMar, come to LA and talk to him. And right after they heard that, Bulls GM Mark Eversley flew out to LA and met with DeMar DeRozan for 2 hours and convinced him to join the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls are back, baby. I've never been this excited. I haven't been this excited in years. The Bulls finally got 3 All-Stars on this team in LaVine, DeMar, and Vooch. Our 4th best option is Lonzo Ball, and our worst starter is Patrick Williams. That's going to be a good starting 5. Now the Bulls, I'd say they're in win-now mode. I see way too many fans getting mad about trading draft picks, man. Look at our future draft picks. Wendell, Markkanen's probably he's probably going to get signed and traded as well. Coby White's alright, but he's not a franchise-changing guy. I'm sick of drafting, I'd say, the 7th overall draft pick. Patrick Williams has the potential, but with all these guys, I don't really see Patrick Williams having the ball in his hand much, which does suck. But at the same time, these guys are going to help his development as well and just leadership. I still do believe the Lonzo Ball signing is the best signing for the Bulls. I'd give that signing an A just because I feel like he fits the best with the Bulls. The Bulls have lacked a true point guard for many years now. And I also see Bulls fans saying Lonzo's not a true point guard. He may not be, but no matter what, he could be the point guard. He can run the point guard position. He has great vision, great passing. He can also play on the wing if need be. LaVine can bring up the ball here and there. Lonzo's a great wing defender. He could just play the wing position. He's a great 3-point shooter as well. The Bulls are very versatile with all these moves. The Lonzo Ball sign and trade is definitely an A in my opinion. While I'm grading these and giving my opinions about these sign and trades, definitely leave some comments below today's video talking about it as well. And the Alex Caruso signing, at first I wasn't too happy about it, but the more and more I think about it and look into it, I'm very happy with it. He's only making about $9 million per season. For a backup point guard, that is pretty average, I'd say. We were paying Satoransky $10 million to be our backup point guard, and I do believe Caruso is way better. He's a way better defender, and he's a very good 3-point shooter. I saw he's shooting 40% from deep, so that signing helps out the Bulls instantly. They kind of did lack the three-point shot last season, and obviously defense, especially pick and roll defense. The Bulls pick and roll defense last season was horrendous, and Alex Caruso is a great pick and roll defender. Same with Lonzo Ball. I'm really happy with the Caruso signing as well. I'd give that signing a B+. Before the Caruso signing, there was some rumors about the Bulls targeting Derrick Rose, but the Knicks gave him more money or whatever, and he did choose New York over us, so Caruso was the backup plan, but I'm still happy with that signing. And now on to DeMar. You know, DeMar, the whole situation it's just interesting. I can't believe it happened. It's going to be a questionable fit with the Bulls, and their starting five, you know, defense is definitely going to be questionable. DeMar's fit's going to be questionable because he's not a good three-point shooter at all. He is getting up there in age. He's not the best defender, but he's solid. This whole Bulls season is going to have a lot of question marks, but nonetheless, I am happy that the Bulls front office is committed to winning now. I'm tired of drafting in the lottery. I'm tired of just waiting for players to develop or whatever, and they never do. I'd rather trade first-round draft picks and get all-stars and good players on this roster like Lonzo and DeMar. I'd give the DeMar signing, I'd say maybe like a B-. B. You know, he's obviously talented. He was an all-star. He ran the point guard position for the Spurs, so that makes me happy. The Bulls are going to have multiple ball handlers for this next season. The only thing that really bothers me is his contract. You know, we did give up Thaddeus Young. I am going to miss him. You know, he was good friends with Zach, and he was just a great veteran leadership off the Bulls bench. But now that the Bulls have a bunch of big names on this roster, it's looking like possible other veterans are going to sign like a minimum deal with the Bulls to try and make the playoffs and contend and just bring the Chicago Bulls back. I'm very excited. I'm very happy with all those moves. I would say the Bulls overall, I'd say free agency grade is probably like an A- right now. I mean, the Bulls still have 5 or 6 open spots. Hopefully we could sign some cheap, good veterans off the Bulls bench that want to take like a pay cut and try and make the playoffs and possibly win a championship. This team has a lot of potential. I'm really excited for this next season. Definitely leave some comments and questions about all the Bulls signings and trades and grading the Bulls offseason, and if you want just individual signings as well. And now some free agency rumors. Like I was just talking about, the Bulls are expected to sign some, I'd say, cheap veterans to try and contend for the playoffs and possibly a championship. And Danny Green spoke with the 76ers over the past 24 hours, and the sides are nowhere near close to a deal. And there has been some rumors how the Bulls are among some of the teams that have reached out to Danny Green. I would say Danny Green would be the perfect fit for this roster, but the Bulls already have LaVine, they already have DeMar. You know, their guard position's pretty heavily filled, I'd say. Danny Green just doesn't have a spot on this team. You know, they got Lonzo, DeMar's honestly a shooting guard or a small forward. He could play either or. They got LaVine, Dosunmu, Coby White. Danny Green just doesn't have a spot on this team. I would love him. He's a good three-point shooter, a good defensive player. He'd bring great veteran leadership off the Bulls bench. He could honestly start if needed be some nights too, say injuries happened. But I just expect him to want too much money. And like I said, I doubt he wants a bench role. I mean, he has been a starter for the past few seasons. But I hope the Bulls can get some cheap veterans because we're looking like a very interesting and destination for free agents for once. I haven't said that in, honestly, years. You know, back in the day, maybe with Rose maybe a little bit, but we still never signed a big name free agent like DeMar or Lonzo Ball. And if you really look at it, the Bulls pretty much signed the 2 biggest free agents on the market. I'm just very excited. I can't believe this happened. This free agency has been crazy. You know, Arturas and Mark Eversley deserve a statue or something. The Bulls are back. I am so excited. And the last free agent that the Bulls have talked about, the Chicago Bulls have had internal discussions about free agent Khem Birch. You know, Birch played last season with the Raptors, and he didn't play that much, but in about 19 games last season, he did average 12 points and about 8 rebounds per game. You know, I believe he could be a cheap backup power forward or center off this Bulls bench. I'd be very happy with that. The Bulls are lacking, I'd say, power forward and center depth. Like I said, I hope we can sign some cheap veterans. You know, maybe DeMarcus Cousins. I have seen some Bulls fans on Facebook talking about that. The Bulls need a backup center and power forward. You know, I'm really happy that Patrick Williams is finally going to his probably true position at the 4. A Bulls lineup of Lonzo, Zach, DeMar, Patrick Williams, and Vuce. It just sounds fun. It's going to be a fast-paced team. I feel like the team has a lot of potential. You know, obviously they can score the basketball. Defense is going to be the biggest question mark. Like I've said earlier in today's video, I believe the Bulls free agency grade is an A or A-. I'm very happy with every move. you know, our Taurus is obviously committed to winning now. I love to hear that. Definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video, grading all the moves, just leaving any comments about the Bulls finally acting like a big market team, and click the first link below today's video and join my Discord. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.